Morris is checked in for Brian Russell. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morris passes to Stockton. Morris looking over the floor. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block.
Hornacek, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Now, here's Stockton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Grant against Malone. Embiid. Slam call, but he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get John Stockton.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And look at how the hustle. Game has been going for Albuquerque.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now, here is Morris. Still scoreless. Stolen by Brand. Here's Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
Utah calls timeout. Ostertag, he's checked in for Utah. Albuquerque making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Wagner comes in for Alex Caruso. And Smart subbed in for Morant. Morris, no good. Albuquerque leading by 15. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Wagner against Hornacek, and that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Hornacek against Wagner. Hornacek passes to Carr. 4 on the clock. Here's Vaughn. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Albuquerque. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Well, they came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Enzo in the game for Albuquerque. Marcus Smart is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Elton Brand. And it's Randall in at the small forward. Here's Randall following the bucket by the Jazz. It's hauled in by Hornacek. Jokic passes to Randall. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Utah trails by 13. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morris outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
Look, what you see is what you get with Morris. He's a quality swing man who really locks in the taking high percentage shots. He's not going to take many bad ones.
And the Jazz making a change here. Russell's checked in. Albuquerque leading by 11. Wagner, right side. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Julius Randle.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 23, Draymond Green.
Here's Smart. He has yet to score. Wagner outside. Outside for Smart. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Morris with the ball. Kicks it out to Malone. Pass to Hornacek. Out left to the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Malone missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Outside for Smart. Collins setting the big for Smart. To the middle. It's stolen by Morris. Hornacek outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Russell. Malone down low. Guarded by Green. Great tee that time from Green. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Man, a big round of applause for your dance team.
A different look for Utah. Poster tags checked in for Carr. And it's Stockton in for Jeff Hornacek. Albuquerque making some changes. Alex Caruso comes in for Wagner. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Malone outside. Pass to Russell. Back to Malone. Morris outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Albuquerque leading by 17. Caruso looking for an opening. Collins a screen on Morris. Here's Caruso. Shot by Collins, no good. And Utah has possession. Russell left side. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Keefe is checked in for Utah. Hornacek comes in for Morris.
Now into the lineup for your home team.
1:06 left to play in the first half. Caruso against Malone. Shoots over Caruso. Another miss by Utah. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Out to Morant. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Green, no luck. And here are the Jazz now. Stockton the pass to Hornacek. Malone with the screen. From the line, Green with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 17. Moran finds Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. Stockton against Morant. Down low. Here's Malone. Green with the block. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Albuquerque feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Alex Caruso with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jeff Hornacek is out there with Stockton. And it's Malone, and it's Keefe, and it's Russell in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Up top, Hornacek. Stockton outside. 5 to shoot. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. Here's Morant. And stolen by Malone. Caruso against Hornacek. Malone outside. And it's Russell in the corner. Stockton with no one around him. Drops in the tray. Stockton's got 5 now.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
Randall down low. Russell's there. Randall with the bucket. He has 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Malone. And the layup's good off the glass.
Malone just so hard to stop inside. Despite contact and good coverage, he blasts right through it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Malone, a screen on Caruso. Here's the floater. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And stolen by Malone. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Brand. Stockton outside. Malone passes to Keith. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 6. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Let's go. And the rejection by Brand. Morant's against Stockton. Brand, a screen on Hornacek. He takes it in and finished off by Brand.
Elton Brand going up top for the alley-oop flush.
Alex Caruso.
Utah trails by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Malone down low. Covered by Brand. Another miss by Utah. And so here's Albuquerque. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Hornacek outside. Back to Stockton. And Embiid with the block. Here's Brand. Count it. Good. Brand's got 6.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
On the wing, Stockton. Guarded by Morant. Stockton passes to Malone. To stop the drought. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brand sets a screen for Randall. Brand left side. Randall kicks to Brand. Russell against Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Malone looking around. Stolen by Brand. Goes up. And then Brand with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Malone. Over Brand. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Malone's got 6 in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Albuquerque holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for Albuquerque, we've got Brand, Alex Caruso out there with Morant. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
And it's Utah's ball. Vaughn kicks to Morris. Here's Vaughn. Back to Morris. With the drive. Shot clock at 5. Here's Malone. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Morant's got the ball here for Albuquerque. And finished off by Brand.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Pulls up from the corner. The Jazz again can't hit it. Brand kicks to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Antoine Carr grabs the miss. So it's the Jazz now. Carr with the screen on Caruso. Morris, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Malone. And the rejection by Brand. Caruso, the pass to Brand. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. A different look for Utah. Keefe is checked in for Carr. Hornacek comes in for Morris. And it's Stockton in for Vaughn. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Only players now for Albuquerque. Hornacek against Wagner. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Back to Hornacek. 6 to shoot. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And Albuquerque with the possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
On the wing, Stockton. Guarded by Smart. Stockton passes to Malone. To the paint. Here's Keith, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
They get it again.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Malone against Collins. Now here's Malone. Defense is right there. Wagner against Hornacek. Stockton's shot is off. And Albuquerque with the possession. Smart kicks to Wagner. Outside for Smart. Shoots over Malone. The offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. Collins, a screen on Malone. To the inside. Goes back up. Wagner wide open. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wagner against Hornacek. Back to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Over Smart. Stockton can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Jokic with a screen on Russell. And here's Green outside. Now here's Stockton. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A resounding victory for them.